You're listening to Counterclockwise, where we decide the best of unimportant categories. The ghost in the graveyard across the table from me is my favorite brother, Brandon Wise. I'm Tyler Wise, and up next, Duck. 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 Goose. Childhood games coming up in about 23 seconds. So I was thinking about this the other day. We're approaching peak season for sports fans, especially like American sports fans. This might be like the second peak, because I thought about it later. It might be like draft season. It's probably peak season for NFL draft season for if you're a fan of the big three American sports, North American sports.
Yeah.
For people like us who are more just football, baseball. It's the first week of September, and especially even more so for Northern Ohio sports fans like us, for three reasons in particular. First week of September, it's the start of the last month of baseball season, for one thing. You get roster expansion.
That final
last
playoff
big push before the playoffs. Great stuff. Our team, the Guardians, usually finish strong going into that, the end of the season, typically. So it's like even better specifically for us. You got Ohio State football is just getting started. So we got the excitement of the college football season coming.
And after every loss, every Ohio State fan wants to kill themselves.
Yes. But we're early. This is like the tune-up game season. So unless they have like that one big game where they look really impressive against a good team, like they've been doing lately, where they play like Texas or something and look really good, and then they look like shit against like Ohio University or something, and you're like, what the hell happened? Then the third thing is that this is also typically the high water mark for Browns excitement, because they haven't played a game yet.
Yeah, they haven't shown just how bad they're going to be yet.
Yeah, it's like we still got hopes for this season. This could be something special, or just at least better than mediocre.
Dude,
maybe.
I got to say this right now, though. Obviously, I get Browns notifications, but I've been getting so many notifications from Bleacher Report about just how dog shit Deshaun Watson is in training camp right now. Really? It's the weirdest thing. Usually you just get like, Shador makes an impressive running throw, whatever. And it's just training camp, so you don't get in, But no, they're just like going in on Watson and how bad he's been. It's like, I got one that's like, Watson's first throw was a pick and Shador's first throw was a touchdown. And they're just like, Watson just sucks dick now.
That's hilarious. I haven't seen any of that. I think I don't get the Bleacher Report notifications. I do ESPN, which I probably shouldn't because they're all just pointless. But that's funny. I haven't really heard much about it at all. All I keep getting are the ones you were talking about. All the so and so made a good catch. It's like cool. It's training camp. Who cares?
Look, I love the Browns just as much as I always have, but man, not giving a shit about them lately, last couple of years, it's nice. It's nice for my mental health. I got to be honest.
I'm sure.
And if they ever become good, awesome. It's going to be quite a ride. And then,
it's nice when you have that mindset because the wins feel better. When you're excited about them, it's like kind of like Ohio State watching them, where like you expect them to win basically every game. Because they're, among the top, 5 teams every year. So you just expect them to win every time. So when they don't, or when they struggle, or when they only beat a cupcake team by 3 touchdowns and you're pissed off about it, like that's not
Greg.
Yeah, that's not as fun. Or they wait until the fourth quarter and then go off.
Yeah.
Like something like that. Like that's what usually happens. It's like they're within they only have a touchdown lead at halftime and you're like, why are you not up by 3 touchdowns at this point? That's not as fun, I feel like. Not as fun to watch. But like, when you feel like that with the Browns, it's like every win is exciting. Maybe not exciting, that might be a stretch, but it's like at least fun to watch
it's
when they
so
win.
uncommon, yeah. So it's like
Especially when they're making like some upset again. Like if they're like when Baltimore was really good a couple of years ago. I think it was 2 years ago, and they upset them like toward the end, second half of the season.
Yeah.
It's like, where the hell did this come from?
they put belt to ass to Baltimore and Lamar, and I was like, what the hell is this team?
Yeah, it's so much more fun when you don't really care as much about them like going very far. So the wins actually feel better, I feel like, than even if they don't mean anything.
Yeah.
So that's why I say that's peak if you're a three sport person, because that's like right around when the playoffs start, right? Basketball playoffs,
yeah,
NBA, and you're just coming off of the March Madness.
Yeah, and for baseball, you don't really know what your team is yet.
Yeah.
Like you're excited and you're like, finally baseball's back. And but like you don't know who you got. And unless you're a Guardians fan, you always know what you got. You're just gonna have
a slightly above average team.
They're gonna
overall.
They're gonna overachieve every year, but be like bottom 5 in offense every year. So
exactly.
And just lean on their pitching.
And then just like cross their fingers that they don't have any injuries because they have -2 depth.
-2 depth. Yeah, when one guy goes on the IL, it feels like 5.
Oh,
honestly,
yeah, really. And then this year they had 3 guys go on the IL at the same time, literally the same game.
Yeah.
And that was half their offense. 3 guys, half their offense. But anyway.
I'm not advocating injuries, obviously, by no means. Like, I don't want anybody to get hurt, okay? But why did it have to be like our 3 best players? Why couldn't it be like Reese Hoskins or
come on, Daniel Schneemann, you've been holding the fort down. You held the fort down in April. You can't take one for the team.
And again,
take one for Angel Martinez.
I don't want anybody to get hurt ever. But did it have to be those 3? And somehow they're still
literally like the top 3 offensive players at that time, at that point, other than maybe Bazana, and then Bazana has fell into a big rut lately, so he's like nothing.
Well, he's a rookie, and I'll give him time to develop. But man, oh man,
yeah, it's been rough lately.
It's been rough,
and it was so exciting for the first month.
And his defense is just ass.
Yeah, the defense is oof. Like we all kind of knew that going in. Like as everybody said, his defense is like mediocre at best.
Those are all correctable too. Like those can be corrected in a year or two. So defense, he's got time.
Yeah.
And he's still got a really good eye at the plate, but like, just frustrating.
Yeah.
Why can't our number 1 picks just have an immediate, like, game-changing impact?
Exactly, yeah.
I will say this. I feel like I've been giving him a lot of shout-outs lately on this podcast, but at the time of that draft, before they drafted Bazana, Chad was all aboard the Nick Kurtz train.
Was he?
Yep. He was all aboard it. Man knows ball.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just because he has like the least unique name out of all of them.
Probably, yeah.
But like I don't remember anybody talking about him at the time.
It was vaguely like there were a couple people driving the bus for Nick Kurtz, but it was maybe like a vocal minority, not like and
it could have been because like it had kind of been narrowed down. Like there were like 3 names basically. Weatherholt was probably the 4th. Bazana, Caglione, and Condon were the 3 big ones that I kept hearing. But yeah. Anyway,
I think he'll work out, but man,
he's definitely got some stuff to work on.
He's got a lot of room
definitely
to grow.
rough around the edges.
Yeah.
One of the reasons they liked him so much was his like work ethic. Yeah. I really butchered that word, ethic. I think I added an L in there.
We add letters to words all the time. It's okay.
It's fun to listen back to those, especially when we don't catch them and we catch them as we're editing. It's like, what was that?
I'll edit and I'm like, dude, are we brain damaged?
Yeah. So yeah, one of the things they liked was his work ethic. So he's always like, trying to get better and he's trying to educate himself. And he's just like got so much energy that he puts into the game and puts into his game and improving and stuff. So if anybody's going to work his way out all that stuff, it's going to be him, I think.
Yeah.
So, anyway, speaking of games.
Yep.
It was right there. I was trying to make it slightly more creative.
You're not trying not to be the obvious, but it's hard. I mean,
That's like
These are unique games we're about to talk about.
yeah, these are games. We always say that baseball is a game for kids, so stop making it so serious. Is this a squishmallow? It's a sorry.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. It's an avocado.
Yeah.
He's got a little brown.
I've had to perform
head
surgery on him twice.
Oh, is that why he's got like a little brown wart on top of his head?
Yeah, I think it's a stem or not a stem. Maybe.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to be?
I don't know. I don't remember, but that was a hole, and then there's a hole in the bottom. I had to
Is that from the dogs?
Yep.
Yeah. It does look like a little doggy toy. It's tiny. It's about avocado size. He's almost life-size avocado. Anyway, well, yeah, we always say baseball is a game for kids, so let them flip bats. Who cares? But yeah, we were talking
Chuck it into
about
the stands. I don't care. Just
knock somebody out.
Let them have fun, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate it when it's done to my team, but damn, I love it when they do it.
It does. It's such a jolt of energy watching somebody on your team do that.
PCA had a really good one the other night.
Oh, did he?
He had a either game tying or a go ahead home run, and he like swung, immediately let go of the bat and just froze. Just like froze until like somebody pushed a button. He just like froze. He was like,
I feel like I've seen him do like a similar one like that before. That might be like one of his things. I feel like I've seen
but he froze for an abnormally long time. And I'm
like
you know what?
Normally it's not like a total freeze frame. He just kind of like sits there and holds it and watches it. But like,
I'm like, you should have just held it until somebody yelled at you. You should just sat there.
Like when they do like the national anthem
like
chicken or whatever,
the
standoff for the
or like in hockey when you got one guy from each team skating to be the last off the ice.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that shit. I love this. Is like these guys are full grown adults and we're still being petty as shit, and I love it.
And that's like that. Yeah, exactly. That's literally the kind of stuff we're talking about, because all of the games we're going to talk about, as I thought of them, I wanted to play them immediately.
You have no idea. Yeah.
So. Yeah. Do you want to get into it?
Yeah. So I kind of talked about it before we hit the record button here. I was like, I wanted to. I don't have as many as I normally do, nominees wise, but I wanted to just think of everything off the top of my head, and that was what I was going to put on my list. I didn't want to Google anything.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I didn't, because all the things I thought of, like you said, I was ready to just like not record and just be like, hey, you want to do this instead? You want to just play this game instead?
Yeah.
And then again, it made me think of all the dumb made up games we would play in the growing up in the house. Just I don't even know, like, that doesn't even have a name. It's just
there were a couple of, I was like, I don't even know what to call this. I'm just gonna like type a sentence because that's all we ever did.
Yeah, I have one that's like 3 sentences long, just because I needed to like be able to fully explain what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I'm so excited for this episode, but we have a guest here. You want to come on?
Yeah, sure.
So we're talking about our favorite childhood games growing up.
Oh.
Yeah, like the made up ones. I guess I should introduce to
we should tell the good folks who we're talking to.
This is Cohen. It's Trinity, my girlfriend's little brother, as he stands 7 feet tall.
Yeah. Little brother, not small brother.
Yeah. He's been here for a few days, and I showed him the podcast room the one day, and he was pretty into it.
Yeah.
We actually played that pickle rig game up here. But yeah, so what were your favorite games growing up?
Minecraft.
You're still kind of growing up, but
Minecraft, definitely. Been playing it technically like a decade.
You're a big video game guy. Mm-hmm. Is there any video games? Any kind of games like you and Trin used to play that didn't involve like fighting?
Did you play like hide and seek or any like variants of that kind of thing?
Sardines.
Sardines. I've heard of that one too. I don't remember how to do it. A lot of these we played like once or twice when I was like 6, and then I forget how to do it since then.
Yeah, we did play a lot of hide and seek. She used to like Spider-Man in the dark. She would Spider-Man crawl her way at the top of the hallway and just sit there the entire round, like legs, and just slowly inch her way up to the top and just sit there.
Trinity would do this.
Yeah, she did that in our hallway.
That's funny.
For hide and seek.
I have to do that to her now. I have to do that to her. And
You have to do that and then like break a bone when you fall.
Worth it.
Is it?
Yes.
You could probably still
let me tell
work
you-
if you do
let me
that.
tell you why,
now
'cause
that you
we-
have your new job.
We probably, yeah. We just watched Obsession,
Uh-huh.
and there's a lot of creepy walking in that, and that would be like right on theme.
Yeah.
And the fact that I would do that without her knowledge of him telling us this,
Yeah.
that's even better.
Yeah.
To talk about more about sardines, to explain it, I didn't really explain it. It's when you find someone, you just hide with them, and then everyone else is seeking, slowly finds them one by one. The last person.
Oh, so you end up with like a big group of people hiding all together?
Last person is the one that loses sight.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
So it's like a reversed version of like.
Or she picks the noisiest thing to play with.
Rummaging through her tunnel
Yeah.
as we. It's like a reverse version of what's the game I'm thinking of? I don't know. We used to play it in paintball all the time, where it was like 1v everybody else, and everybody was hunting that one guy.
Oh, okay.
So like you had to be last man standing almost. Not really last man standing, but like you had to be.
Yeah.
The goal was to not get hunted. I guess I don't know. I don't
gotcha.
really know how to
Okay.
explain it, but like that's I've never
like
heard of sardines. I've heard this mentioned.
The John Rambo game.
Yeah, basically, yeah, essentially.
You have to go up against all of Vietnam.
All of them.
Just the whole.
Just Rambo
all-
versus
that's
the
all.
entire North
Yeah.
Vietnamese army. And he somehow comes out unscathed. He's got like one little bullet hole in his arm, but he's fine.
Is there something that Trin would call that spider game?
Just hide and seek in the dark. It wasn't really a spider game, but it's just the way she hid for hide and seek in the dark. She would in our hallway is like kind of skinnier, so she would just slowly scale her way up. Just sit at the top.
I'm not even.
Was there a place to sit, or was she just holding herself the whole?
Holding.
That's crazy.
Our rounds weren't too long, so she wasn't sit there for too long.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Damn, that's like stealth mode. Like,
Yeah. That's like what you do when you like you're in like a spy movie or something.
just
and
thinking
you're,
that's like
you're in a bathroom
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh crap, there's no exit. What do I do? And then you just have to pin yourself at the root on the ceiling until they come in. They open the door. Where'd he go? And then they leave. And then they pan up, and there you are.
Yeah.
I had a really good spot one time we were playing. I hid in the washing machine. No,
I mean, if it works, it works. As long as nobody turns that shit on.
Yeah.
that funny story about that keeps going. They almost got turned on. So, a little unfortunate, but pretty good hiding spot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I probably wouldn't be able to fit in there anymore.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. I want to have the flexibility to do either.
You could do the washing machine for sure. There's a lot of room in it.
I don't know, man. I don't have the flexibility you think I have.
You got a little hunch, little fetal position. You got that.
My guy, I hurt myself going up the stairs the other day.
Hey.
I was walking, by the way. I wasn't even like running.
I mean, I hurt my shoulder by stretching. I just extended my arm.
Fair enough. But yeah, sardine. All right. I feel like we would have played that had I known what it was.
Yeah, that's another one. I feel like I remember playing it like once or twice. Wasn't like a super common one, but I do remember playing it at least a couple times.
Yeah.
We also didn't have a lot of groups of friends that we hung out with. We were mostly just playing the two of us.
Yeah. Or, every once in a while, like, Schaefer would come over and he would just join in because he was just cool as shit.
Yeah. The only times we'd play those like group games, like Ghost in the Graveyard, like we talked about. Like the only times we ever played those was one of those rare occasions where we were around a bunch of kids, which didn't happen all that often.
Yeah.
What was Ghost in the Graveyard? I don't think I was here for that.
It's actually kind of sort of similar to Sardines. It's in like the same kind of group as hide and seek, where it's basically like reverse hide and seek almost, where one person hides. Usually you do it in the dark. One person hides, and there's like a base that you have to get back to, like a safe zone or whatever. And then the rest of the group counts, and then you have to go find the ghost, and then the one person that's hiding is the ghost. And then once somebody finds the ghost, they yell, "Ghost in the graveyard," and then everybody has to run back to the base, and then the ghost tries to tap the other people, and then once they tap them, then they turn into ghosts. So then it's like,
Then it spreads.
sort of like sardines, where you keep adding, but then you'll have 3 ghosts, and then you have to find all 3 of them, and then you keep going until
I
you.
can't say I've ever played that either.
You don't remember that one?
No, I remember it. I don't think I've ever played that one though.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was another one.
I've heard it
I
mentioned.
played
I've
when I
heard
was
people
young.
talk about it, but I can't say I remember playing it.
Yeah, that was another one. We had to have a group, which didn't happen very often.
Yeah,
because we were lame and didn't have any friends. We also never lived in a place that were like kids in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Everywhere we always lived, there weren't a lot of kids around.
Yeah, the one house we did by the river, but it was none of them were our age. They were like way older, or way younger.
Yeah, there wasn't. Yeah, that's what I mean. There wasn't like a group of kids that all hung out.
Yeah, I kind of miss that house. I miss those like annoyingly loud stairs. Honestly,
Yeah,
as annoying as they were,
you're trying to creep up the stairs. Every single step.
I mean, there ain't no way sneaking out of that house.
No.
Like, no way.
You have to go out the window first.
Yeah,
that would be probably
set up
quieter.
the trampoline by the thing, jump out there.
Yeah, and then you end up in the neighbor's yard by accident.
Yeah, I think I told the story how I smashed the neighbor's windshield one time. Me and Schaefer. Well, not Schaefer. I'm not blaming him because it was me.
He was there. He just was there by so.
And he was trying to advise me not to, and I was like, it'd be fine.
Yeah. How did you do that?
Well, okay, so we had the trampoline and had the net, right?
Yeah.
I remember in the yard we had those 2 giant ass trees.
Uh-huh.
Well, he was on the trampoline, and I told him, just throw the baseball, and I had a wood bat. And I'm like, just throw it. I'm going to hit it. And he goes, I don't think that's a good idea. And I'm like, it's okay. The trees are right there. It'll block the ball. And he throws it, and I crank it. And the trees did block it, but I hit it so hard that it still went through. And we just hear, and we're like, ah, shit. And
Inside time.
we went inside, and Schaefer's like, yeah, I think I got to go home now.
Yeah.
Immediately just bailed on me.
yeah.
And I don't even blame him. I would have done the same thing, but like...
I think my mom's calling. I don't hear anything. Oh, yeah, it's on silent. That's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
What happened after that, though? Like, you just kind of forgot about it?
I think about it a lot, honestly.
No, like what happened with the window that you smashed? Did anything come of that?
No, I don't even think they came to the door. I don't think anybody was home.
They just come home to a smashed windshield.
And you would think I would like maybe try to grab the baseball.
Yeah, no.
We just went inside. So I left the evidence. I don't know if the ball bounced somewhere.
Yeah,
but nothing ever came of it. And I was like, oh my god, how did I luck out?
Was it like next door or behind the neighbor?
No, it was next door. It was the house like on the corner, right on the corner. It had that random big rock in their front yard.
Yeah. So not someone you could really even hide from. It's like definitely like if somebody's gonna hit a baseball here, it's one of 2 houses.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why I would do that,
funny.
but I did it. But
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So many of these as I would come across them, it just it unlocks another memory.
yeah.
Like Trent just mentioned one earlier before we started. You forget about all these until somebody mentions them because like there's no like book of these. You know, it's not like board games where they're just sitting on a shelf all the time.
Right.
It's just somebody just has to mention it. Hey, you guys want to play such and such thing? So yeah, you forget about it. Like sardines. I was like, man, I remember playing sardines. That's crazy. But yeah. Anyway,
All right,
we want
let's get to our nominees. I'm very excited about this episode.
All right. So give me your first one.
I am going to start it off. It's a nationally televised event now, but roof ball. And if you're not familiar with how roof ball works, you basically take a football or any kind of ball, really, and you throw it on a roof. And
it bounces back down to you. It has to be like a slanted roof.
Roof.
Slanted towards you.
And you have to be able to catch it. Yeah, the reason you want to use a football is because you don't know where it's going to bounce.
Yeah.
And that makes the catches harder. And the ones I've watched on TV, there's like a exhaust pipe and where they try to throw it around. And you get like extra points if it
loops around.
Yeah, if it loops around and then catch it. Yeah, and
that one, the house they use, it has like where that pipe is, it's like kind of up, and then there's like
a second level.
Yeah, whatever they
Like a
call
split
that, like
level
where
almost.
like part of the roof kind of juts out forward. There's a term for that, but
Yeah.
I can't remember what
Yeah.
what they call that, where that part of the roof kind of sticks out. So it bounces to get it around there, then it comes down and it has to go across, or like would bounce out at like a 45-degree angle because of that extra roof section.
Yep.
So that adds another element to it. But yeah, I remember we always played a variant of this at our grandma's house because she had her garage had that like is it aluminum
Yeah.
tin roof, whatever it is,
Yeah.
that metal roof with that was another thing because we usually used a round ball, just like a regular like bouncy ball thing, because it has those like ridges in it. That would add that element because if it bounced off of one of those, it
Sometimes we would stand on opposite ends, like you stand on the
Oh,
other
yeah,
end of the
toss
garage and
to the
just
other
throw
side.
it over to the man. I don't know how many times we made up rules for that game.
Oh yeah, I feel like you make it up every time. You just add a rule, especially when your brother's playing, and then you just change the rule in your favor because you're the older brother and you can do that.
I don't make the rules, I just enforce them.
Except you do make the rules.
Yeah, it's an already established rule that the older brother gets to change the rules whenever it's not benefiting him. Okay,
You just
That's
enforce
how
the
that-
rule
yeah.
of making up the rules.
yeah, that's
Okay.
how it works.
Yeah.
Sorry, you just don't understand. But
Yeah. Okay.
that's how it works.
All right. So, are we? I guess point of clarification. Are we? Well, I guess there was a ball in that one. So I was thinking, like, are we counting? Because we didn't want to do like board games or video games stuff like that. Do we want to count stuff that requires equipment? Because I mean, that's a ball, which is like it's kind of a gray area. But there's one in particular that I'm gonna get to.
Yeah, and I probably know what I wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah, because if we take that out, I will have no list.
Okay.
Actually, I have like one.
Actually, I have like I guess I have.
I'll have one on my
I think I have
list.
3 on here that
Yeah,
are like that. But speaking of making up rules as you go, I'm gonna go wiffle ball
the
on
goat,
this one. Yeah.
the absolute goat.
Yeah. You got to get one of those old folding chairs with the little like straps, whatever you call those things, where it's like woven together. It's the perfect strike
It's
zone.
the perfect strike zone.
I think that's why those chairs were invented in the first place. Like we need a strike zone for wiffle ball.
They definitely weren't for
that,
comfort.
That doubles as a chair.
Yeah.
You get one of those folding chairs and you just set it up and then you dig a bunch of holes in your stepdad's yard and he gets mad at you for it. That's the rules of wiffle ball. That's all you got to know.
Schaefer and I once played a 7-game World Series throughout an entire summer.
That does not surprise me at all.
That's how serious we were about it.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
And I mean, you know how
Did it go 7?
It went the full 7. I swear to God, Ty. And we weren't even trying to lose. Like, it was intense. It was so intense.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Schaefer, he's very down to earth and like he doesn't talk shit. He doesn't, do any of that. But man, this was a different person. This was a different fucking person than And man, some of my greatest memories are doing that.
Yeah.
Because we would do it. We would go. The reason why it went basically all summer was because we wanted the authentic home field matchups. Or home field
so you
advantage.
were at his house and our house?
Yeah, and
that's
like
funny too.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time at each other's houses over the weekend, but like we also didn't want to play wiffle ball every single time. So we would like kind of spread it out, and we would do the traditional 2-3-2 format.
So who had home field advantage?
I can't remember. I don't remember who did. Probably me because we played wiffle ball more at our house because we
I was
always
gonna say the field or the backyard was like built for it a little better.
yeah we called it the polo grounds because the 2 trees made it impossible to hit a home run.
Yeah.
So and then we would play at Schaefer's and he had just a beautiful like open backyard, nothing.
Yeah,
it was
just
like
wide open,
such
pristine.
a hitter's park.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah,
and it's great because
it's-
it's like our house was a pitcher's park.
Coors Field or whatever.
Yeah, we had a pitcher's park. He
Yeah.
had a hitter's park. It was perfect, and I think the home team won every game.
That's funny.
I think I won. I can't remember honestly. He would probably remember. He might not. I don't know, but I know it went the full distance. And man, oh man, was that fun!
Yeah.
Take the full bats and just duct tape the barrel.
Yeah,
the
you
sweet spot.
you get those little teeny tiny skinny little yellow bats and then you duct tape the crap out of it, give it a little more weight. And it also like it kind of deadens it a little bit, but also gives it more mass. So
Yeah.
like it's kind of a combo effect.
And then
I
if
don't
you
know.
duct tape the ball a little bit, make the ball go farther. But
Yeah, and it's easier to throw it. too.
one of my favorite things about that was, we played it all.
Also makes it hurt more when you hit each other.
Oh,
because we always played like the
dodgeball rules. Yeah. And I remember one time we would play it growing up all the time, and then I think it was post college. I mean, maybe like just post college. Schaefer came over to our house, and we're like, "Let's play wiffle ball. Let's blast from the past. Let's do it." And we were like ruining all the bats because we're like 6 years older and
adults
stronger, and we're adults,
a
and we're just like
child's bat.
snapping these bats in half just by swinging. So it kind of took the magic out a little bit, but but it was still like, you bring like, I don't know. It's kind of like when you bring back they make another sequel to a movie like 20 years later that nobody asked for. It was kind of something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, this wasn't as great.
We're definitely playing the hits, but
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
We're here for it.
Anyways,
that's funny. Yeah, I said wiffle ball. I also threw in like stick ball, just like any kind of variation of like cheap backyard baseball kind of a thing.
All right, I'm going with mat ball.
Mat ball. Okay.
Absolute chaos.
Yeah.
The entire game.
Yeah. Just a mess of stuff.
Just nonstop chaos and confusion, and I loved every second of it.
Yeah.
Because you always had the kids competing with each other on the same team about how long they could stay on the bases.
Yeah.
We weren't trying to beat the other team. We were trying to beat our own teammates about how long we could stay on the bases.
Yeah.
Love it. Love that game so much.
Yeah, because you could just run indefinitely, right? You can just keep running in circles.
Or you could just stay on the base for the whole game.
You could just camp out. Yeah. You get to first base and just take a nap.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but you can like score indefinitely, right? Like once you're on, then you just keep running in circles.
You can either score and then go back to kick, or you can just keep running.
Yeah, you cross home, you score a run, and then you can continue on to first. But don't, because like home isn't a base, right? Like you can, if you run home,
you have to.
If you keep going, you have to go all the way to first base from third.
You either have to go to first, or you have to
or you go back to in the line. Yeah. What a wild game! And that was one.
You mentioned trying to keep score in that game.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Like, I feel like that might have been something like you almost had to like keep your own score or something. I feel like I remembered that. Or like as you crossed home plate, you had to like flip the number like on the little score thing. I feel like I remember that.
Yeah.
So like you almost had to have like extra time. Like you had to like really, really want to risk it to run through home and all the way to first because you had to sit there and flip your score at the same time. It was. I feel like I remembered something along those lines. I don't remember, but yeah, this was one. I was looking up something else, and it made me think of this, and I couldn't remember exactly how it worked. This was maybe a couple months ago, and I texted you. I was like, "What was that game we used to play in gym class? It was like kickball." But there was like wrestling mats on the ground for some reason. And you were like, yeah, mat ball. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. And then I had to look up the rules. I'm like, oh my God, it got me so excited. I was like, man, I want to play mat ball right now.
Oh, man. I'm sure there are somewhere, but if there was a mat ball league out there, I am 180 trillion% in.
Yeah. I think what made me think of it, I was just flipping channels one day trying to find something, and I think on one of the deep DirecTV channels, I think they have just ESPN 8 on all the time, but they play like the old broadcasts of when they do that special. And they had a kickball turn or like a kickball championship or whatever on, and I was like, man, because they do it weird. It's like some of the rules are weird for the kickball, but yeah, that's what made me think of it. It was like, remember when there was like that kickball with there was mats and there was 8 people on the mat for some reason on each base. Like, what was going on?
Yeah, love it. Love every second of it.
And then when I looked at the rules, I thought it was really fun. It's like, this sounds like a rule that you would just like add different rules, or a game that you would add a bunch of rules to, because they said like, here are a bunch of different variants. And there was like 14 different variants listed, where it's like, because you're doing it in a gym usually. Some rules, like if they put a basketball hoop down, and if you kick it into the basketball hoop, it's either an out or a home run, or like a 4-run home run or something, if you can get it like in the hoop, or something like that. Or there's some like if you hit like the clock on the wall or something, it's an automatic out or something goofy like that. And there's a bunch of different rules that like gym teachers just add on their own. That stuff's so fun when you have a game that like doesn't really have like a distinct set of rules, and you can just like make up stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go. Okay, so you said mat ball, which is like a variant of kickball. Mm-hmm. Do we want to include kickball in that, or is that
because
a distinct
they're two
game?
different games.
They are very different.
They're
Okay.
completely different games.
Okay.
I mean, not completely different. The idea is the same, but like,
yeah, it's like
kickball's more rules oriented and more structured.
It's definitely a little more structured. Because kickball is basically just baseball that you kick.
Yeah,
but yeah, mat ball is very different.
It's just soccer baseball.
Yeah. I mean, I got to go with we kind of briefly talked about this earlier because I considered cutting this one out and just like crowning this one we're just going to exclude like we've done with some other ones that are just too good to even debate about. I said I'm going hide and we're just going to start that sentence over. For me, that was going to be hide and seek. And then you tell me that wasn't even a nominee for you.
Yeah.
And I was flabbergasted.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go hide and seek. I think that's like the undisputed champ of childhood games.
I don't know.
For me.
Undisputed. It seems a little much, but okay, we'll get it. We can.
Like it's the New York Yankees of childhood games. It's like synonymous with games you play as a kid.
So they vastly disappoint every year, despite being high in payroll. I don't know if that's a good argument, Ty.
I mean, as adults, if we played hide and seek, it'd be pretty disappointing, right? But when you're 6, it is the best game ever.
Oh, man. All right, well, we'll get into it later.
Okay.
Okay, I have dodgeball.
Yeah, I thought about that after. I was like, do we want to count that one? Because it's like...
But yeah. I specifically... Because there were different variations of dodgeball.
Oh, there were so many.
So my absolute favorite was presidential dodgeball. You had two teams, obviously. One team had a president.
Okay.
Who couldn't, they couldn't touch the ball. They couldn't throw it, catch it, whatever.
Okay.
And that team that had the president had to protect the president at all costs.
Okay.
And if the president got hit at any point, that team lost.
Oh, that was just the end of it.
Yeah. So basically, it was team 1 doesn't have the president. Let's say it's 10 on 10.
Okay. So only one team has a president?
I thought so. Maybe both teams did. But I thought it was whoever. Yeah. I think I don't remember. Honestly, now that I'm that kind of sounds right.
Yeah. We'll just continue with your explanation.
But the team with the president had to protect the president from getting hit because they couldn't even catch the ball. If they caught it, it was still a hit.
Yeah.
So you basically had a bodyguard. You'd stack like 4 guys in front of the president to protect him. Yeah. And obviously the way I thought I remember it was the team without the president, they all get hit. The other team wins. If the president gets hit or if all their guys go out, then they're just left with the president, but I mean, it's pretty easy to get the president out at that point.
Yeah. Huh.
But
I don't remember playing that one as much.
I remember it all the time in elementary
familiar.
school. And now that you say it, though, I think there was presidents on both teams.
That just seems...
Like that seems more logical, yeah. But yeah, I love that one. I love protecting the president.
Yeah, that's funny. That sounds interesting. I feel like I do remember playing that one... At some point, like, did the president have like one of those like jersey vest thingies on? Yeah. That's what I was picturing. I do vaguely remember that one. I remember the other ones.
That nasty, raggedy, sweaty ass thing from the 70s.
That thing that's probably hasn't been cleaned like the whole season. They probably get thrown in a washing machine at the beginning of the year, and that's it.
God.
Yeah.
You never wanted to be the president because you couldn't do anything.
But you gotta like dodge and run around and I feel like that was they would usually give that to one of the people that doesn't like participate. There
was one too. I don't remember what it was called, but I'm probably gonna get this wrong. It was like called like freeze dodgeball or something like that, where if you got hit, you didn't go to the sideline. You had to just.
There was Dr. Dodgeball.
Dr. Dodgeball,
which is probably the one you're thinking of, where you get hit and you would just stay there, or like I think you maybe sat down. or something.
You had to sit down.
Yeah, you sat down, and there was a doctor. There's a dedicated doctor, kind of like the president, where like that was all they could do was just run around and they tap people, and if they tap you, you were back in.
Medic.
Yeah,
yeah, Dr. Dodgeball. Oh, that was a good one too.
Yeah, but then if they got hit, they were out, and you couldn't get the doctor back in.
Yeah,
like you couldn't heal the doctor because that was it. So you had to. It was kind of like the president, where you had to kind of protect the doctor too. So like you'd have like a couple of guys kind of running with them to protect the doctor.
My memory of dodgeball is interesting because in elementary school, that was right when they were starting to phase out the rubber balls because they're too dangerous.
Yeah.
So
I never got to play with those.
So I started with the rubber balls in elementary school, and then by the time I got to middle school and high school, we had switched to those foam balls that really suck to throw. And
they were terrible.
You can't get any velocity behind them, so they're always getting caught. You have to throw them low just to get a whatever. But
they started switching. I think when I was in middle school, they started using like a slightly smaller foam ball, which was a little better because at least you could get a grip on it. It was about the size of like a softball.
Yeah.
So you could at least get a grip on it. Those giant ones is like you wing it as hard as you could, and it'd be like, yeah, it's like terrible. You couldn't aim the thing, and half of them were torn apart. So then you're like throwing it, and it's going, and it just hits the ground. You're like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah,
what is my little like 8-year-old arm supposed to do with this giant ball that's the size of my head? But yeah, they switched to those slightly smaller ones, and I feel like they were a little bit more dense than the big ones. They weren't quite as squishy. So I feel like that you could actually whip those a little bit.
Oh yeah,
but still didn't hurt, and definitely couldn't get the velocity of the rubber balls. But
it's weird because I just caught the rubber balls. I was just right at the tail end of those, and those small black rubber balls, man. Oh, dude, those left some marks.
There was also, I loved all the variations of dodgeball.
Dr. Dodgeball.
Dr. Dodgeball.
Oh man,
there was always
a good one.
This was one that I feel like. It was just one that our gym teacher PE teacher. I think at that time he referred to himself as a gym teacher, so I don't think he cared that much. But I think he just he found these props somewhere and is like, let's use these.
Pin dodgeball?
Well, there was pin dodgeball.
Oh my god, yeah.
But the one I was thinking of, he called it Star Wars dodgeball, but it was like he had these just like foam swords.
Awesome.
And it had like a little handle, and it was like kind of triangle shaped. It was like fat at the bottom, and then it came to a point. But they did kind of look like lightsabers. But it was just Dr. Dodgeball, but you had to like touch them with the lightsaber thing. That's all it was. But pin dodgeball was fun too. That's the other one I was going to bring up.
I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Because if you knock the pin down, everybody came back in. But the pin was in the very back of the court, so like people would just sit there and just peg the thing.
I tell you what, if you hit that pin, you were a fucking legend.
Yeah,
absolute legend.
Absolutely, yeah. That one was always fun because that was like that. That would just like completely flip the game.
Oh yeah.
It's like 6-on-2 or something, and then one of the two on the whatever the losing team hits that pin. Oh, here comes 12 guys to reinforce them. I was like, what the hell?
You'd also get that
on its head.
You'd also get the one dork that would try to guard the pin instead of just playing the game, which I know technically that's part of the game. Whatever, fine, strategy. But we're like 12. Okay?
Yeah.
So you have the one guy that's guarding the pin, and everybody's like, fuck this guy. We're all just going to aim for this guy. I don't care if I get hit. We're aiming for this guy to get that pin free. And
I think
you'd see 8 balls flying at different directions at this kid.
Everybody launch. It's like archers in like an old like medieval war or something. They just... Everybody fire at once.
I remember playing in middle school once.
Throw 8 balls at one guy.
I remember playing in middle school once, and somebody was being really sarcastic about it, and it worked. So it was so funny. It worked. I think the other team had like 4 or 5 guys or whatever. It was like a close game. We didn't have a lot of guys. So this one guy just goes up to like the line where you can't cross, and just like baby rolls it towards the pin.
Yeah.
And I think it just caught everybody on their team off guard. Because they didn't go after the ball because it's just rolling on the ground.
It's like, oh, that's not going to be anything.
And it just it barely knocks the pin over, and everybody's like, yeah! I'm like, you sarcastic asshole! I can't believe that worked.
Yeah. Oh man, that's so good. Any variation of dodgeball is just unassailable. Didn't we? There's another one I mentioned earlier before we started. Was there there was definitely a dodgeball on the rollers, right? The little like scooter things where you roll around on the floor. I feel like I remember that. It was like it was like crab dodgeball or something.
Okay, I'll just go to my next nominee then, because there was crab soccer.
Okay, I remember. Maybe I'm thinking of crab soccer,
that's what you're thinking
and I'm just mixing them up.
Because I don't remember crab dodgeball. I'm sure there's something out there like that, but
yeah. But I do remember crab soccer. Yeah. Was that with like a big ball? Didn't we have? Wasn't it a big ball? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say with the pin dodgeball. I think our gym teacher got wise to that. It's like, well, I don't want like 3 guys just standing in front of the pin. So he put it like because we always did it on a basketball court. So I think he made it. He would put the pin in like the middle of the like the key on the basketball. He was like, no, you can't go inside the key. Like basically, like this is off limits. Like you can't go farther than this. So it was always wide open, basically. But yeah, crab soccer. That's a good one too. It was basically just soccer, but you had a big ball, right?
And you had to be rolling on 4, so you can only.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you weren't rolling on the things, right?
Right.
Okay, I feel like there was definitely a game we played that was like a variation of something.
There could have been. I can't
where
remember.
We were on like the scooters, and maybe it was just like scooter soccer or scooter ball or something. I don't know, because we always called them scooters, but it was basically like I said earlier, like a furniture mover, just like 4 casters on a wooden board or a plastic board.
Yeah,
it's accidentally roll over somebody's fingers.
Oh God, yeah, those are finger breakers for sure.
Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna get a little further from like the sanctioned games. Let's go with a little hot lava.
Oh, dude, so good! How did I not think of that? The floor is lava.
This was a late one. Yeah, floor's lava, hot lava, whatever you can call it.
So good.
You got to stand on some furniture. Floor's lava.
Oh man,
what are you gonna do?
Oh man, yeah, that's so good. I am so bummed that I didn't think of that.
Yeah, classic game. That one will never get old.
No, even as an adult.
Yeah. If 100 years from now kids aren't playing hot lava or floor's lava,
I'll be in I'll be in a home or something, and if somebody comes with me, floor's lava, you bet your damn ass I'm getting out of that wheelchair and I'm hopping up on something. That'll probably be what I die from, but hey, I'll die happy.
Yeah. Honestly, if I die in a game of floor's lava, I would die a happy man.
All right. Well, speaking of classics, tag.
Yeah, you gotta go tag.
My favorite was freeze tag.
That's what I wrote that next to it. I had tag and I put next to it probably freeze tag.
I said specifically freeze tag for me was the best. Yeah,
because can't you could unfreeze somebody, right?
Yeah,
like your team. Everybody who was not it basically could unfreeze you.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a classic one. Were there other variations of tag that you remember?
Yeah, but I don't remember. I only
remember is freeze tag.
Yeah,
but I feel like kind of like dodgeball, where there were other variants, but I don't remember. I brought it up earlier. I'm gonna go with Ghost in the Graveyard. I feel like I didn't play it that much, but it stuck with me so much. Even though I didn't play it after like age 9, probably, it's stuck with me so much, and I think it's fun, and it's another one that sounds fun today. So, yeah, I'm going to go Ghost. Yeah, I can't say it. Ghost in the Graveyard.
Sure. Well, I added this only because I couldn't believe I didn't think of this, but I added it because of your cold open, and that's Duck Duck Goose. Yeah. Just classic game, dude. Just so good.
It's about as classic as you can come.
Boys would play that game to tag their crush.
Oh, yeah.
Every time.
Everybody, yeah.
And you'd go around that circle 20 times before you did it.
Yep.
And then you would run as fast as you could.
Your heart's racing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man.
Is this the one? Is this the one? Nope. Duck. Nope. Duck. Yeah, you panic a little bit each time. Yeah. Great one. Okay. Do we count this as a game? Rock, paper, scissors?
I thought about this. I was considering this.
I feel like it's technically a game.
It's technically a game.
You're competing and you win. It's more, I feel like it's usually used more as like a deciding thing. It's more like a coin toss, but it's like strategic.
Yeah.
It's more strategic.
There is strategy behind it.
It's more strategic than a coin
toss. Let's count it. I'm good with that.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be my next one.
My last one that I just thought of literally 5 seconds ago and typed it in.
Okay.
Heads Up, 7-Up.
Yeah. Okay. That was in my honorable mention. That was like one of my late cuts.
That's fair. Like, But I was just thinking of it. I'm like, I gotta have 8. This is make 8. Perfect. Heads up, 7-Up. Love that game.
Yeah.
All the cheating bastards too.
Oh yeah, everybody's peeking.
Everybody's looking for shoes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was always so obvious with my cheating. I'm like, half my face is off the desk.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, oh, who was that? Oh wait, hey, come back here a second.
Nothing more.
Was that an Adidas I saw?
And then there's nothing more humbling when you actually catch the shoes who tag or tag you or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you get the person wrong.
Yeah.
And you're like,
sure.
shit, I was cheating. I can't even cheat right.
Well, yeah, you gotta play it right. If you're one of the 7-Up, you go around and you take somebody with you. You have them walk on this side, and then you tap as they're walking past.
Yeah.
Like, yep, we got you, motherfucker. Got your ass. We could probably
But you
debate
can't
this
tell
again.
finger pressure, dipshit.
Oh yeah. I don't know if we count this as a childhood game. I mean, I guess we could, because I feel like people don't play this as adults, so I don't know what I'm saying. Horse? Like basketball? Horse?
Yeah, I mean, it's not really a childhood game. It's just
like a game you play
Yeah.
like when you have a basketball and
'cause
another guy.
I don't feel like you grow out of that, especially if you're a basketball person.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, okay. I just talking about it like that, yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it. But so last one, we said no board games, but does Go Fish count as a board game?
It's a card game.
Yeah.
I'm not counting it.
Okay, yeah, we can exclude that one too. I just figured, like, of the card games, that's like the most childhood game of the card games.
Or Uno, yeah.
Yeah, Uno, but that's like a branded one.
Yeah.
Like a card, like Go Fish, like you don't even have
It's
to have
just
a full deck
yeah.
of cards.
Fair. That's true.
You can have like 48 cards and
That's
just
true.
play Go Fish.
That's
Who cares?
true. Yeah.
There's another one you always make up rules for, even though there's like 2 rules to
Yeah,
that game,
yeah.
and suddenly you're playing with a 6-year-old and there's like 8 more rules you didn't know about. You're like, how the hell? Where did this come from? That's like a couple months ago. Me and Dee's brother were playing Chutes and Ladders. You remember that game?
Yeah.
With a nephew and maybe a cousin or something. And they're around the same age. They're both like maybe like 9 or 10 somewhere there. And suddenly they just like start making up rules in the middle of it. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't remember this part. And it was like, maybe it is part of Chutes and Ladders. I haven't played this in like 27 years, so I don't know. But they start adding rules, and then like the rules are contradicting the rules. And I'm like, wait a minute, I know this isn't a rule. This can't be right. that can't be a thing. There's no way. But yeah, it's always so funny. And they're so sly about it too. They're just like, they're so confident in the rule they literally just made up 12 seconds ago. It's like, oh yeah, that's always been a rule. You've never played this?
That's how you play it off.
Yeah, it's like, what?
That's how I feel when I play beer pong with people.
Oh yeah, and they start adding all
like,
these rules. Like,
I play the basics. Like I don't need whatever travel around the world bullshit you're calling. Like
Yeah.
I don't. What are we doing?
and they act like this is like some written thing. It's like, no, that was a rule that you started playing with a buddy who just decided that was a rule one time, and now you're bringing it to me like it's an established thing. There's like 4 rules to beer pong.
Yeah.
That's it. And the rest of it is just dumb.
Yep.
You're just making up shit. And if you want to make up rules, that's fine, but don't act like I'm an idiot for not knowing this made up rule.
Make me out to be the asshole here because I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's a good list. We're going to take another quick break here, and we'll do honorable mentions. All right, let's get into our honorable mentions. Got anything good off the top?
I'm just gonna get this one out of the way. I have kickball.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a little overrated.
Okay.
It's fun, but I don't know. Mat ball's better.
Yeah. Not chaotic enough for you?
Yeah. I don't know why I love that chaos. I mean, it's so confusing, but I love it. I don't know. It's just something about it.
Speaking of backyard, I was thinking about wiffle ball in my head, so not really thinking of. Do you remember that one time at Dad's house, we played kickball just like in that side yard that one random time? We had a big one of those big like plastic bouncy balls you get at like Walmart.
At
or
his
something.
current house?
No, this was back. I don't know.
I vaguely
maybe
remember
when
it.
we lived in like Fostoria, maybe, or no, I think it might have. I think it might have been the Fostoria house, honestly, because that had
probably
like
makes
a
more-
big side yard.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, because it had that big open area.
Yeah, it was big because we had like a fenced-in yard here, but then there was like that big open lot next to us
Yeah.
almost, and we played over there randomly like one
Yeah.
time.
That's where we dogpiled Bobby, and he had to like go to the hospital.
Anyway, Foursquare.
Oh, good one. That's like a 4-H staple.
Yeah,
I
for
only
sure.
ever played that at 4-H camp.
Yeah. Do you remember? This is just a nostalgia episode. You remember this? Remember when we did this? Do you remember playing? We played like 2 Square down in Grandpa's basement.
Oh yeah, okay, we did play it down there too. Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot
because
about
we
that.
had, and I think the line was just like a shadow because he had like a pole.
Oh yeah,
And there was a light behind it, and it cast this thin shadow.
We just played with the
like,
shadow.
the shadow is the
my
line
God,
dividing
yeah.
it.
Oh man, yeah. Oh god, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's so good. Oh man. Okay. Trampoline basketball.
Yeah, classic.
Probably better for me than it was for you.
I mean, I still had fun. I always wanted to do it anyway, even though I got the shit kicked out of me every time. I always had fun, especially as I started getting older and I got a lot better at it.
Yeah.
I definitely had more fun with it.
Yeah, but you got a little bit taller. You could actually block some of my shots. So, I was like,
yeah,
oh,
you
damn.
weren't just like plowing me over. Like, Tyler's got a concussion again. Oh, okay, well, at least I won.
Dude, can you imagine if we played that without the net?
Oh my God. We
Man,
probably wouldn't be alive.
It's so funny growing up and we're like, oh, God, I can't believe Mom got us a trampoline with a net. You know,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
that's so lame. But my God, Mom,
Yeah.
I apologize. You probably saved us from both dying.
Yeah, honestly. And honestly, I feel like it ended up being more fun because of the stuff we could do because there was a net.
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't have been able to do trampoline basketball without a net. Like that would have been crazy.
How many times did we like shove each other into the poles or in the
Yeah,
net?
exactly.
You know what
Like
I mean?
we could go a
Oh,
little
yeah.
crazy because you could hit the net and bounce off and you'd be fine.
Yeah, we would do like a little bit of trampoline wrestling and
Yeah,
not
we
have to
could do
worry
wrestling,
about
yeah. Yeah, do you remember playing that game where we would just like throw a bunch of balls on the trampoline
Yeah.
and we would jump and like the goal was to not get hit and then you would like double bounce them into each other or try to.
Oh my God.
Like we would just put like
this really is a nostalgia
we just
episode.
put like Nerf balls in like a soccer ball or something and
Well, half
we would
my
try to get them out.
half my honorable mentions are literally just games me and you played. Like
Yeah,
I don't even
I
care.
definitely have a
Like,
couple of those.
I don't even care.
Or like games we had with like a friend.
Yeah.
We'd invite a friend over here. Oh, you want to play this?
Okay.
Speaking of next one, we always called it hide the toy.
Oh yeah, you put the same thing. Yes, I was gonna say that next.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I was like, okay, this is I gotta say this one. This is one Greg always brings up is hide the toy. Some people you might call it like hot and cold. It's basically you just hide something and then the other person goes try to find it. You say warmer, cold. No, freezing.
And we
cold.
would get so
ice cold.
That was like at the height of Pokemon, so we would get so descriptive with our like hot and cold. We were like, "Oh, you're like Articuno's chest."
Yeah, that was a good one. Such a classic.
All right, so Cohen earlier had mentioned sardines. I
Yep.
think that's a good honorable mention to have. We always played this at Grandma's. I don't even know what we called it. It was you sat at the top of the stairs, I stood at the bottom of the stairs, and we would just throw a ball
Yep.
and see what happens. I don't even know what the point of it was.
Yeah, we also did kind of like a variant of roof ball where we would stand at the bottom and just throw the ball up and let it bounce, and then it would like build up bounces as the farther it got
And sometimes it
down.
would hit the edge just right and like
Yeah.
shoot a different way.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Or like hit the
amazing we
rail.
didn't break all of the stuff, like
Yeah.
everything at
Every
Grandma's
time I'm
house.
at Grandma's, I go to the stairs and I'm like, oh,
Man,
would this
really,
be the same if I played it as a 35-year-old?
I really want to. Yeah, no, I really want to try sliding down those stairs again on my butt.
No.
I know it would be like the most painful thing.
Look, the other day,
I had so much. I was so good at that.
you were so good. It was like
It was like
you were
one of my claims to fame. Was
No,
being able to slide down wooden stairs like it was a slide.
It was like an ice slide. Like you were just. I'm like, how? You're not even bouncing. How is that even possible?
Gotta keep those legs
No.
straight.
The other day, Cohen just out of nowhere. We were playing that Pickle Rick game, right?
Yeah.
We go downstairs because we were gonna go play a game of Trin. So I'm just following him. He just out of nowhere just does that down the steps, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm glad that hasn't like died with a certain generation.
Yeah,
I'm glad
no,
like the new
that's still
generation
alive.
realized that that's really fun to do when you're a
you
kid.
can get down the stairs real quick. You just slide down those bad boys.
And he's a big kid too, so I'm like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. This is one, we mentioned it earlier. Did you say this on the mic where some of these don't even have names? We just had to write like a sentence. This is like the don't let the balloon touch the floor thing, like keep it up or whatever.
Yeah.
We would try to come up with a name or something, but it's like, we got a balloon left over from the birthday party. Let's just like keep bapping it around until it hits the ground.
Hey, you know what? Our parents got their fucking money's worth with those balloons, okay?
yes,
They got a lot of mileage out of those balloons. Let's be real.
Yeah.
All right, as my last one. I was saving for the last because hopefully you remember it. Do you remember? Obviously, you remember when I shattered my nose. Took a line drive to this. You remember that? But do you remember that summer as I was recovering?
I know exactly.
Okay, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We made up this baseball game that we played in the house.
What, didn't you use a bottle? Wasn't it like a Mountain Dew bottle or something?
Was it a bottle? Okay, so we used like this weird. It was like a softball sized, like really.
It was like it was a
foam ball. Really,
It was like a promotional thing. It was like had like a company logo printed on it or something.
and it was so cheap and light that like.
It was like something you'd get at like a swag thing. At
You
like
would
a
literally
fair
never
or
break
something.
anything with it. The only thing that's getting broken in the house is if we run into something at this point.
Yeah.
We played with this weird ball. You get some nice spin on it, honestly. And we either played with a bottle or like wadded up paper. I don't remember.
I can't remember. It was something small. It was real short. For some reason, I was thinking you had like a. It was like an old it was like a Dasani bottle or something, or like a Mountain Dew bottle or something.
We played that every single day that summer.
Oh my god! And it was so fun. We had so much fun with it.
So much fun. And
because you couldn't really like get up and do anything, so you were just like camped out on the chair.
Yeah. And Grandma was babysitting us.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for her. She probably was like about ready to have a heart attack because she's always so worried about us getting hurt. And we're just going balls to the fucking wall every day with that game. And I'm surprised one of us didn't get hurt more, or at least me. Oh man, fun.
Yeah,
so fun.
Some good times. Let's get to our list then. We had a nice even split. You had 4, I had 4, and we had 4 in common.
Yeah, I see that.
Nice 12
yeah,
here.
that's very uncommon.
Yeah. So, who's getting the cut immediately? Who are our weak links here? Do we want to run through the list real quick?
Yeah, let's run through the list.
Okay, run through the list.
Yep.
All the way through it.
Yep. Both of them.
We got roof ball, dodgeball, specifically presidential dodgeball, crab soccer.
Or Dr. Dodgeball, honestly.
Just like of the variants of dodgeball.
Gotcha, yeah.
Not dodgeball, a variant of dodgeball.
Gotcha.
We'll just say a
Okay,
variant.
I get
Okay.
it, yeah.
Crab soccer, heads up, 7-up, wiffle ball, mat ball, tag / freeze tag specifically, duck goose, hide and seek, ghost in the graveyard, rock paper scissors, and hot lava, floors lava, whatever you want to call it.
All right, I got 2 I can take out right now. Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, it just doesn't fit. I feel like it's
It's a fair
it's
nominee,
more of like
but
it's like an eeny meeny miny mo
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just like that's how you decide stuff. It's less of a game, more of a
yeah.
decision maker.
And then I'm also going to take out Heads Up 7-Up.
Yeah, it's a good one. Definitely like a classic one that everybody knows, but I feel like that was always the one we played in art class because we ran out of like stuff to do.
Yeah, or
It's like
you
we
would
got
play
like 10 minutes left in class.
You would play.
Let's
Yeah,
play
you
Heads
would
Up,
only
7
you
Up.
would literally play it. Yeah, if there was 10 minutes left of class and you had nothing to do.
Yeah. Okay. Any other ones standing out to you? Man, I
We
feel
could
like
probably take out.
that's a Ghost in the Graveyard.
Yeah.
I just compared to all these other ones, I feel like it just doesn't quite meet the mark here. I do like that one.
I do too.
And it's another one I feel like people talk about a lot.
Yeah, it's a good unique one. Honestly, yeah.
Because I think it's one that like it always is like, oh man, I remember that game. Like hide and seek, everybody knows hide and seek, or like dodgeball, crab. Like, maybe not crab soccer, but like wiffle ball, everybody knows wiffle ball, duck goose, all those common ones. But like Ghost in the Graveyard, or like sardines, or I never mentioned. Trin mentioned sharks and minnows earlier.
Oh yeah,
and that was the one I remember too. But that's another one where it's like, oh yeah, I remember playing that one, but like, maybe
doesn't stand out. Yeah,
not everybody played it, maybe, and not everybody.
That's a good one though. That's a fun one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah. Any other ones that we gotta cut right away? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like roof ball and crab soccer maybe are like on the chopping block.
Ooh.
If I had to pick, I feel like
Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that.
I know that. I know you don't. Crab soccer, I feel like definitely. Of those two.
I'm good with crab soccer.
Of those two, I don't think crab soccer.
We can take crab soccer out.
It's a good one. Definitely a nostalgic game that like you only play when you're like 10.
All right, I'm gonna go on the opposite spectrum here. I think wiffle ball is a surefire, no doubter first round.
Oh, yeah.
First ballot.
Don't
like,
even have
it's
to count.
not even a debate.
Don't even have to.
There's no way it's not making the cut for me.
Yeah, no debate from me.
Okay.
Duck, duck, goose.
Yeah.
Is that one in?
Similar. Is it in?
Yeah. It's one of those. It's definitely. It's not like a super. It's hard to say because it's not one that sounds fun to do right now. I wouldn't want to play a game of Duck, Duck, Goose right now.
I know what you're
but
saying.
But it's very like it's a very young
Yeah.
childhood game.
Yeah, like I said,
like
you would.
It's great for like 4-year-olds.
Yeah, it's great to play when you have a crush on a girl and you want to pick on her.
Yeah, that too. But I feel
or if you want to pick somebody that you hate and just to prove that you're faster than them.
Oh yeah,
something,
it's
you
like
know?
you have you have that rivalry with the other fast kid.
Yeah,
it's like I could be faster than the fast kid.
You're like at like a 30-degree angle when you're running around the circle because you're trying to get the quickest route around. Like, people don't realize how much strategy is involved with Duck, Duck, Goose.
Exactly.
Man. Like,
yeah, there's a lot to it. Typically you would do like duck, duck, goose, and then you go. The key is to do it right after a duck.
Yeah.
You go duck, duck, goose.
Yeah.
Because nobody's expecting that.
Or you do the fake goose and you go duck. You do a pause and then you duck.
Yeah, you duck. But then, you gotta do the goose like immediately after the duck. Nobody's gonna see that coming.
All right. Oh man.
I don't know. It is kind of a weird one. It's definitely a tweener. I feel like now that we talk it out.
Okay.
It's just like such an unassailable premise. Everybody knows Duck, Duck, Goose. I think the popularity.
I'm just not sure it's as good as the like. I don't know if it's top 5 worthy. I see several that I would put above it.
Okay.
I will say this about dodgeball. Dodgeball feels like cheating putting it in.
That's kind of what I was thinking. That's why I didn't have dodgeball. Because it's like a game that is put on by like school or something.
Yeah.
And it's also like it doesn't have the same like vibe as like Roofball seems like a very organic game. It's just like you have a brother and a ball and you go outside and you throw a ball at the roof. Like, that's it. That's all you need. And you just make it up as you go along.
Rule 1, grab brother from inside the house.
Yeah. It's just a very organic. And tag, you literally need nothing.
Yeah.
You just need a friend to play it with. Maybe 2 friends, because playing 2-person tag is really boring. But
man, Dr. Dodgeball and Presidential Dodgeball are so fucking fun.
That's why I wanted to add the variants, because that's like a little bit different, but it does feel
It just feels like cheating. I don't know.
Yeah.
For some reason, it feels like a cop-out to put them in.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah, because it's more... It's more like sanctioned. It's more of an established game.
Yeah.
It's less
right.
childhoody.
All right, that's fair.
And more... They made a whole movie about it. Adults play it.
Well, they made a movie about tag, too.
That's true.
And there are whole wiffle ball leagues like I watch on
That is
on
true. That is
YouTube
true, too.
and
Wiffle
stuff.
ball, yeah. But I think the organic nature of just playing wiffle ball, because you don't need like a whole team. It's like we always played one-on-one. Like you and Shafe played one-on-one.
Dodgeball rules wiffle ball. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to make the argument that hot lava should be in. I have to go to work in 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
I could walk in that bar. As soon as I walk in, if I say floor is lava, 80% of people are going to jump up on their seat or on the bar. I'm telling you.
I really want that to happen. Can you take a video?
See, here's the thing. I'm probably speaking a big game, because what's probably actually going to happen,
everybody just looks at you
like, oh, this fucking guy. So that's probably the real reaction. But
it would kind of depend on like the crowd. You'd have to like get who's
But I feel
here?
like you get the right crowd. You just say those words and they're jumping up on something.
Yeah, if you have like the right energy too. Like if you walk in and like nobody's doing anything.
And a lot of my good bias, I guess, towards this is that community episode. That's such a good episode.
It
is such a good, like
one.
it's just a perfect episode, and because that just like epitomes me and you.
Yeah,
how we would be.
Yeah,
in college,
and
or whatever. We would play that game in college.
How intense they go, and they go Yeah. I'm not learning the new names for things. I always like that line. That's funny.
That's my argument to put floor is lava in.
Mama Mahogany. Feast your feet on that stack of sticks. It's just a pile of chairs. It's so funny. The episode is so good.
I love it. That and the Pillow Fort.
The
Pillow Fort one?
Yeah.
That one's so
That's
good.
so good. Yeah, you don't have to talk me into hot lava. I'm in on that one too. Yeah, for those two reasons specifically.
Okay, let's do this. Let's rate Roof Ball against the remaining four.
Okay.
Would I put Roof Ball over Mat Ball? No.
No.
Was that your answer?
It was a no with a question mark. I don't know. I feel like they're about on the same level for me.
Oh man,
they're pretty close.
I wouldn't put Roof Ball.
Mat Ball is another one that's like.
But like I don't.
Did you ever play Mat Ball with just like a couple of friends? That's kind of the thing I'm thinking of now. It was like kind of like with dodgeball. Like
I never played Duck Duck Goose with just friends. Just when that wasn't at school or something.
I mean, you might have if you had like. I feel like people might do that if it was just like played or like a birthday party or something. You might have done it when you were like 4.
I couldn't really play Mat Ball.
When was the last time you remembered playing Duck Duck Goose? Like that's like a nursery game. It's like when you were like really young. Like 5th grade's probably even too old for Duck Duck Goose.
Well, yeah.
Like I was like 2nd grade is probably the oldest you ever were. Like that's such a young game. So you know what I mean? Like that's also kind of how I feel with Mat Ball. It's like you never really just like played it with like a group of friends or something. It was always it was always gym class.
I don't think anybody has 4 gym mats just laying around though.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like you need like special equipment. That's also part of it. I'm not saying it's like completely off the table.
I don't know if necessarily because just because you didn't play it not at school, that doesn't mean it shouldn't be counted.
Yeah,
I don't think that's.
I just feel like I'm not saying that. I just feel like it kind of feels like it's sort of like dodgeball. It's like you could kind of use the same like a similar argument that it almost seems like a cheat because it's. It's different. It's less organic than the other.
I would agree with you if we put kickball in, but Mat Ball is so niche.
Yeah, it is definitely a variant. So that's why I say it's like kind of in between for me. I think.
I don't know. Again, I keep saying the same word, but I don't know a different word to put. But the chaos involved with that game is what makes it is what makes it for me.
Yeah, that's true.
And we also didn't talk about the fact that like in kickball you field a team like baseball. In Mat Ball, you just have whoever the fuck is playing. Yeah. You just have an unlimited amount of players.
Yeah, there's like 17 outfielders.
Yeah. So it's like it's very hard to get a hit.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Don't you have to like kick it past a certain point? Like don't you have to kick it past like the midpoint like a half court line?
Yeah, I think there's like
no
bunts because of games would never end if you bunt it all the time.
Everybody's just bunting and getting on base, yeah.
It's gonna break my heart because it's all 4 of mine are gonna be eliminated, but I don't think Roof Ball is top 5 worthy. I don't think it's not gonna beat half of these in here.
See, man, I don't know. I like Roof Ball.
I do too, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's better.
I'm almost leaning more toward Roof Ball than Mat Ball, but like I said, they're kind of on the same field.
You know what?
Let's move on to the other ones.
We'll get back to that one.
Hide and seek. You didn't like hide and seek. It was an honorable mention for you. I think that's another one. It's like the undisputed champ of childhood games to me.
I don't know about undisputed.
It's the game literally every kid has played hide and seek.
I understand that.
Start to finish, everybody knows that game.
Okay, I will say this.
Here's another argument. A couple years ago.
I knew it. I was going to bring this up too. We did.
How much fun was that?
Okay, hold on.
Let's tell the story quick so people know what we're talking about.
Yes.
It was like a card game. It was like a drinking game.
We had a bunch of people over at the house.
Yeah. Group of friends were all drinking, whatever. There was like this drinking game. It's the cards, and I don't even remember the rules. You just draw it and basically do what the card says.
Do basically. A drink or something like that. Yeah.
And one of them was impromptu hide and seek game. Whoever drew the card is it and count to 30 or whatever. And everybody's like, oh shit. And everybody just scattered.
Throughout the whole yard.
Didn't even have to like discuss it. Everyone's like hide and seek. Oh shit. Okay. And we're all like age ranges from like 27 to 35. And we're all just scattered.
There was a dude planking on the shed roof.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you brought this up because I was going to bring this up too. I said it was an honorable mention. It wasn't in my list.
Yeah.
I said that because I forgot about that night. So I was going to come to this point that I actually see, you've kind of convinced me essentially convinced me. That night has kind of convinced me that me and you could play this right now, just
Oh yeah,
impromptu right now.
for sure.
But the point that like we read the card and nobody was like, "Nah, I don't want to do that. We're too old for that."
Exactly.
It was just like, bam,
Yeah,
we're
instantly.
all plus 30. Let's go hide and seek in somebody's house.
Everybody was completely, and that's kind of what I was saying with the hot lava thing. It's like if you had a group kind of like that where everybody was kind of feeling it at that point, you had the right energy, and you said, if you drew a card and said floor's lava, everybody would do that also at the same time.
Yeah.
So I feel like these are kind of on the same level
Yeah.
for that reason at least. So does that mean you're in on hide and seek then?
I'm all I was gonna surprise you because I was like,
Oh, okay.
I'm actually all the way in on it.
Okay. All right. So that gives us 3, which leaves us with a couple of heavy hitters, man. Okay. So we have hot lava, hide and seek, and wiffle ball, which leaves us roof ball, mat ball, freeze tag, duck, duck, goose.
Okay, if we're choosing between mat ball and roof ball, because this will essentially no, it won't. We still got to eliminate 2.
Yeah, we'd have to get 2 out.
Oh man, I don't know. We played roof ball so much. That was like a staple of our childhood.
But it's also
I
like,
kinda
I
see
don't
your
know.
point.
I don't know how many people have played like any kind of variant of roof ball. Is that a common thing? We've played it.
I know.
It's a thing that showed up on ESPN 8 the Ocho
I don't know. I feel like
as like an actual legit game with a trophy and stuff. But I don't know how widespread that is.
I
'Cause
can't-
not everybody had a roof that they could throw a ball onto.
that's fair, but I can't imagine we were the only kids that ever did that.
No, I'm sure it's a common thing, but it's not like, duck, duck, goose or freeze tag where everybody knows it.
Yeah.
It's like it was kind of limited to maybe a certain group of people, or maybe you just threw a ball on a roof and it wasn't really like a game. It was just like throwing a ball on the roof and catching it or whatever. But it wasn't like roof ball. It wasn't like us where we kept score and stuff.
So what are you leaning with that then?
I don't know. I'm talking myself out of roof ball because I was leaning more toward that one. So I'm thinking I'm kind of with you on roof ball where that one's out, especially relative to mat ball. And then I'm also
Roof ball was great, don't get me wrong, but if I had to choose, if somebody were to ask me right now what to play, oh man, I don't even know what I would choose. I don't know why I brought that
that's
up.
a tough one. Yeah, I don't even know.
Because I would love to play mat ball,
It would depend on the group you had for
Yeah,
mat ball.
that's
If you had
true.
like 40 people to play with,
Yeah.
Fine, sign me up.
Yeah.
If it's 4, like I don't know, it'd be weird.
Yeah.
If I'm looking at these 4, I feel like tag is in. Freeze tag has to be in.
I think
of
so.
the 4 remaining.
Yeah,
like
I
that
think
one's
so.
definitely in.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're down to roof ball,
Well,
mat ball, and duck, duck, goose.
That movie Tag, I don't know if
Yeah.
you've ever watched it.
I know the premise. I
Well,
didn't watch it.
it's loosely based on a real story.
Yeah, I remember the story. Yeah.
And these dudes are like old. Like
they're like 40, right?
no, they're old, like older. They're like grandpas now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause-
like now?
well,
I thought in the story. I thought in the movie they were like.
in the movie, yeah,
they're,
yeah,
like
yeah.
middle aged.
Yeah, in the movie they're middle aged, but at the end of the movie,
Oh,
during
okay.
the post credits, they're showing the actual real people like doing the tag,
Oh.
and they're like 60s.
That's
So
funny.
like it's a universally aged game. You can play it at
it's
any
ageless.
age.
Yeah,
you
for
know.
sure.
And roof ball, you're
Yeah.
not really gonna play that.
Yeah.
Duck Duck Goose, you're gonna play it till you're
Yeah,
6.
you definitely do age out of Duck Duck Goose.
So-
that is an argument against Duck Duck Goose.
That's why I don't think Duck Duck Goose is worth a top 5 for me. I think it's gotta last. I'm not saying it's gotta last your whole life.
yeah, we have.
But I feel
we
like
have
you
a
shouldn't.
very-
I feel like you shouldn't. I know it's very popular as a kid, but I feel like you shouldn't outgrow it in 5 years
yeah,
to be worth
yeah.
something
Like hide
that.
and seek is an ever popular game, and it's as popular as Duck Duck Goose. I feel like they're about the same on the same level.
Yeah.
but you don't age out of hide and seek. You don't age out of tag.
I don't think.
as easily. I
Yeah.
mean, like as much.
I don't
Like,
think
you
you-
can play tag as a high schooler.
Yeah.
Like you could, you know what I mean? Or like these guys, if you really want to, embrace your child side.
I don't think you
can
necessarily
keep
age out of
playing it, but you're not
roof
gonna
ball.
play Duck Duck Goose.
I don't think you necessarily age out of roof ball. I mean, you do, but like, it takes a minute. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's definitely something you
when
can
your
play
shoulder
older.
can't handle it, or
Yeah,
you're not
yeah,
gonna run around to catch a ball.
Yeah, Duck Duck Goose is like
Same with mat ball. You're not gonna run around forever.
Duck Duck Goose is uber popular, but only up until like 7,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's
7 or 8.
I think it's out to me.
I feel like you're probably right. Because if you're taking like all of childhood,
Yeah.
then I think it definitely loses some. If you're looking at just like up until age 10, maybe it's got a little more. But I feel like if you're taking like all of your youth, then I feel like, it drops off so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm good with that.
Now
We're
we got
just
to
left
choose
with
between
roof ball and mat ball.
and
And it's such a hard one to choose, I feel like, because it's
man,
like roof ball, I feel like, because mat ball for me just has like a little bit of the tarnish because it's kind of dodgeball adjacent, where it's like you only really play in gym class. Doesn't feel quite as organic, but it also is so chaotic and the rules are crazy. And like I said, with the gym teachers, you can just kind of make up rules as you go too.
That's true. Of our 4 yeses, yeah, you can play some of those in gym class, but you play them outside of gym class.
Yeah, it's
you
all
you don't play mat ball, but you don't play roof ball in gym class too. So it's like
riffle ball. Roof ball.
It's just Robin Williams just riffing the whole time, commentating. Okay, so I guess we have to figure out which way's heavier. Only playing mat ball and all of its insanity only in gym class, or roof ball, and it's
very organic, but maybe not. Neither of them really universal, I would say. I don't know how widespread mat ball is. It was really popular for us. I think a lot of people do it, but is it played everywhere?
Okay, we keep going back and forth on this. That's true. I mean, that's true.
I don't know.
It could be regional.
Roof ball, I feel like, also isn't universal.
Fair.
So that's
but
it's not really.
I'm thinking what gives roof ball the 0.01 edge for me here is just like the creativity behind it.
Yeah,
and
I think it.
You literally have to use a guy's house to play.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you have to have a good roof that slants towards you.
Yeah, and I don't know.
You can make up rules. You can add different elements to it. You can use different balls.
I love the ingenuity behind it. And there's also like roof ball championships every year that they play on TV.
I feel like
these guys go all out and dive and do just insane shit to like win.
Yeah, I feel like what you're talking about epitomizes like the spirit of a childhood game, like a game you play, like a playground game,
that just grows with you.
It grows with you.
Yeah.
It changes. It morphs. You're making up rules.
Yeah.
It's just like you're using what you have. You have a ball and a roof.
Yeah.
And you make a game out of it.
Yeah.
Like mat ball, you have equipment. It's you have a guy with a whistle in the corner.
Yeah.
You have a bunch of rules that are told to you.
Yeah.
You're not making them up. Yeah, I feel like
you went back and forth more than I did on it, but I think I'm solid on roof ball.
You're leaning because you were leaning mat ball earlier.
I was.
Yeah, so you're leaning roof ball now. I think I'm with you. You talked me into it. I was already leaning roof ball, but you talked me into it.
Because you said,
more right now.
you like sure if I had a group of 30, I would probably play it, but I'm like, man, I don't really know how long I want to do this.
Yeah,
it's a lot of running.
Yeah,
you asked me to play roof ball right now after this episode. I would go outside in the dark.
Absolutely,
and play with you.
We'd play roof ball right now.
Come on,
for sure. I think for those, I feel like I was about to sound like the Shark Tank people. For those reasons, I'm out. For those reasons, I'm in on roof ball. All right, that's our list: roof ball, wiffle ball. A lot of balls in this one. Yeah. Roof ball, wiffle ball, tag/freeze tag, hide and seek, a hot lava. Man, like I said, I really just I really want you to walk into the bar. It's hot lava, floor's lava. Is everybody hops on a bar stool?
I feel like I'm going to embarrass myself if I do that. That's
everybody
my
just
worry.
looks at you.
Maybe I work back bar tonight, so maybe I'll try that later in the night with some people that are out there.
Yeah,
maybe when they're a little bit drunk and we're kind of like vibing a little bit, maybe I'll try it out there. Because if I just walk in, the girls at the front, they're going to look at me like they're going to be like, get the fuck out.
Yeah, what? Yeah, you'd have to have like at least one person that you know for sure is just going to buy in.
Yeah.
If a second person gets up on a chair, then I think it would be like dominoes.
Yeah.
But if you just like walk in and you don't have that one person that you know is going to do it, you just say floor's lava and it's just like crickets. Might be a little dangerous game to play at a bar. Now that I think about it, everybody's drinking and standing on furniture. Okay, well let's wrap this up. We got a good list. Let's get out of here. All right, that's your show. We hope you enjoyed it as much as you probably like that girl you just tapped and said goose. So you can pay that love forward by sharing this podcast with your friends and family. You can find us anywhere you get podcasts, so don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new episode. You can give us a star rating and leave us a review or a comment. Let us know what we got wrong. All that stuff helps us get seen out there, but the best way to share really is just telling somebody you know. You can like us on Facebook and follow us at CCWisePod on all the socials. You can follow me on just about everything at Tyler_W. Where can everybody find you out there, sir?
I'm on the Twitter at bwise23, Instagram at notthefakebw, and I'm also on TikTok at notthefake So join us in a couple weeks for another episode of Counterclockwise.
And stay rolling.
Oh, you're inside Chameleon's flame. Oh my god.